Today Archangel Michael has a shocking revelation for you. He says if you keep believing the lies they told you about your spiritual nature, you will remain trapped in darkness forever, a spiritual prison designed to keep your true power hidden from you. This is not meant to scare you, but to free you from the deception that has controlled your life. Even though these lies feel comfortable and familiar, remember that the truth will set your soul free. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment because you're finally ready to handle the real truth. And know that by watching this video, you are already beginning to break the chains of spiritual deception that have bound you. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that a web of lies surrounds your spiritual awareness right now. This isn't just about learning new information. It's about shattering the false beliefs that have kept you small and powerless before tonight, when dark forces work hardest to maintain their deception. This revelation acts as a sword of truth, cutting through the fog of lies that clouds your spiritual vision. The next few minutes will create a permanent crack in the illusion that has controlled your thoughts and beliefs about who you really are. Your spiritual freedom depends on accepting this hidden reality that they never wanted you to discover. Because once you know the truth, you can never go back to believing their comfortable lies. This shocking truth revelation is one of many Archangel Michael wants to share with you. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these hidden truths before they get suppressed or removed. Your spiritual awakening depends on knowing what they've been hiding from you. Like this video now as your commitment to seeking real spiritual truth instead of accepting the lies they fed you your entire life. You've always felt something was wrong with the official story about spirituality and human potential. You've sensed that the explanations they gave you didn't match what your soul knew to be true deep inside. Your inner knowing has been trying to tell you the truth, even when everyone around you accepted the lies without question. You've felt like an outsider because you couldn't just blindly believe what they told you to believe. Your soul remembers what they tried to make you forget through years of programming and conditioning. You've been chosen to receive this truth because your spirit is strong enough to handle what most people would find too disturbing to accept. Because of your natural truth seeking nature, Archangel Michael has personally chosen you to receive this revelation. He has watched how you question things that others accept without thinking, and how you've never been satisfied with surface-level explanations. He is impressed by your soul's refusal to be fooled by pretty lies and comfortable deceptions. He wants to step in personally to show you what's really been happening behind the scenes. Guided by divine justice and seeing how the truth has been stolen from you, Archangel Michael is ready to pull back the curtain on the spiritual deception that has shaped your entire understanding of reality and your place in it. System of spiritual lies far more dangerous than simple misinformation has been built around your consciousness since birth. These carefully crafted deceptions target your understanding of your own spiritual power, gradually convincing you that you're weak, limited, and dependent on others for spiritual guidance. They aim to keep you in a state of spiritual childhood, where you never discover the incredible abilities that are your birthright as a divine being. These lies were designed to make you doubt your natural intuition and spiritual experiences because they fear what would happen if you knew how powerful you really are. This revelation from Archangel Michael creates an unbreakable shield of truth that these deceptions cannot penetrate anymore. It burns away the false programming that has been layered over your natural spiritual awareness since you were small. The truth about your suppressed abilities, your connection to higher realms, and the real reason certain spiritual practices have been discouraged. or mocked is now being revealed to set your consciousness free from this carefully constructed spiritual prison. Archangel Michael's truth revelations must reach others who are ready to wake up from the lies. Immediately share this video with at least 3 people who have been questioning the official spiritual teachings like you have. Each person who remains trapped in these comfortable lies stays spiritually asleep and powerless. Your share could be the wake-up call someone has been waiting for without even knowing it. By sharing, you become part of the truth revolution that's exposing these spiritual deceptions. By watching this revelation fully before tonight, you connect to the truth energy that dissolves lies from your subconscious mind. Archangel Michael's powerful light cuts through the fog of deception that has clouded your spiritual vision for years. You'll start seeing through illusions and false teachings that you've accepted your whole life without question. Your dreams tonight will likely show you memories and experiences they programmed you to forget or dismiss as imagination. Think of this as spiritual deprogramming happening in real time, removing the false limitations that were installed in your consciousness to keep you small and manageable. Guardian angels will stand watch over this process, protecting you as the truth replaces the lies in your awareness. This awakening arrives at the perfect moment in your spiritual evolution, as your soul is finally mature enough to handle the reality of how you've been deceived, and why it was necessary to keep you in spiritual darkness. Archangel Michael has seen that you're ready to graduate from spiritual childhood into spiritual adulthood. He knows you've reached the point where you can handle the real truth about how the spiritual world actually works. He wants to make sure these revelations fully activate so your consciousness can break free from the prison of lies that has contained it. He celebrates how you've never stopped questioning, even when it would have been easier to just believe what everyone else believed. This truth revelation is clear evidence that higher forces are working to free humanity from spiritual deception, not just offering comfort and pretty words. This awakening shows how important your consciousness is in the bigger picture of human spiritual evolution. The fact that Michael himself delivers this truth means your awakening matters more than you realize in the battle between truth and deception happening right now. As Michael's truth energy flows to you, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of energy strengthens the truth revelation process and helps fund more exposures of hidden spiritual realities. Your contribution helps keep these truth revelations independent and free from those who profit from spiritual lies. As you accept this truth revelation, think about all the times you felt something was off about what they taught you. Remember when spiritual teachers gave you answers that didn't feel right in your gut. Think about moments when you had powerful spiritual experiences, but others told you they weren't real or important. This truth explains why you felt confused and frustrated with mainstream spiritual teachings. Your intuition was always correct. Something has been deliberately hidden from you. The depression and spiritual emptiness you've experienced makes perfect sense. Now that you know how they've been blocking your natural connection to higher realms and your own divine power. If you haven't subscribed yet, do so now to continue receiving these hidden truth revelations. Archangel Michael notices those who choose truth over comfortable lies. Then tell us what deception you want exposed next by commenting power for hidden spiritual abilities, history for suppressed spiritual knowledge, or control to learn how they keep people spiritually asleep. Your engagement shows you're ready for deeper truths that others can't handle. Imagine right now as you sit here, feeling the lies beginning to dissolve from your mind like smoke clearing. As you breathe deeply, see the false programming that was installed in your consciousness breaking apart into tiny pieces. Feel the weight of spiritual deception lifting from your shoulders as the truth energy flows through your entire being. Your real spiritual nature becomes stronger with each breath, creating a permanent shield that protects you from future lies and manipulation. Notice how your breathing becomes deeper and more confident as this truth settles into your awareness. Every inhale pulls in more clarity about who you really are, while every exhale releases the false beliefs they programmed into you since childhood. This revelation feels like waking up from a long dream where you thought you were powerless. But now you remember your true spiritual strength and abilities that no one can ever take away from you again. This truth revelation also opens doors to spiritual abilities they convinced you didn't exist. It creates a direct connection between your everyday awareness and the higher knowledge they tried to keep hidden from you. It activates your natural, spiritual gifts that have been suppressed since you were young. Whether you want to develop your psychic abilities, connect with spirit guides, or access healing powers, this truth breaks the spell that kept these gifts locked away. In the coming days, you'll notice stronger intuition, clearer spiritual visions, and the ability to see through lies and manipulation that used to fool you completely. Your spiritual evolution will accelerate rapidly now that the brakes have been removed. So as you continue through your day, understand this revelation is more than just information. It's spiritual liberation arriving at exactly the right moment in your awakening journey. This truth confirms that when you refuse to accept lies, divine forces step in to show you reality. Welcome this knowledge with courage and determination. As this truth integrates into your consciousness, your spiritual gifts will naturally begin to emerge. This moment marks your graduation from spiritual victim to spiritual warrior who can't be fooled anymore. Your willingness to face uncomfortable truth shows your soul's maturity and readiness for the real spiritual work that lies ahead. You are now awake in a world of sleeping people. This truth revelation from Archangel Michael cannot be ignored, especially now when the forces of deception are working overtime to keep people spiritually asleep. The awakening being offered breaks through programming that has controlled humanity for generations. Full acceptance of this reality must happen before you're exposed to more lies designed to put you back to sleep. The spiritual prison they built around your consciousness is cracking open right now. But this window of clarity won't stay open forever. Breaking free from spiritual lies means experiencing real spiritual power for the first time in your life. Many people report feeling angry at first when they realize how they've been deceived, then incredibly relieved and empowered. The confusion and spiritual struggles that plagued them for years suddenly make sense. This truth revelation ends the cycle of spiritual seeking that never led anywhere because it removes the blocks that were preventing real spiritual growth. The transformation is so dramatic that friends and family often notice the change immediately. Light of truth that Michael reveals stays permanently with those who accept it, creating immunity to future spiritual deceptions and opening pathways to authentic spiritual experiences. Once you know how the lies work, you can never be fooled by them again. Your consciousness has been upgraded permanently. Thousands have supported these truth revelations through energy exchanges of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your contribution joins theirs in funding continued exposure of spiritual deceptions that keep humanity trapped. Every gift helps maintain independence from those who profit from keeping people spiritually ignorant. You're supporting a truth revolution that's waking people up from the spiritual sleep they've been kept in for centuries. Archangel Michael is watching who chooses truth over comfortable lies. Don't stay trapped in spiritual deception any longer. Subscribe, share, and support the truth revolution that's setting consciousness free. Break out of the spiritual prison they built around your mind.